We don't know.
That's why I don't know why you making this video, because I don't know.
Hi Village. So we are coming off of the Thanksgiving holiday and we observed some things that are going to prepare us for the next holiday coming up. And we hope to share some of what we learned with you guys. So we're going to talk about what not to say to a foster kiddo when you see them at a holiday event. One really awkward situation that happened was with one of John's family members who meant well. I feel like everybody means well, but sometimes they either try too hard or they don't know what to say, but they want to say something, and then it just comes out all awkward, and then you're putting the kid on blast, and they're feeling awkward. So what did she say?
Remind me again, I forget now.
So it has something to do with aren't you so glad that you're around happy people. Something about happy people. And while I think her intentions were good, she was making this family member was just making really big assumptions that Miss A's family wasn't happy people, and that she doesn't she's not happy with her family.
Yeah.
And
basically don't project, don't make assumptions.
So don't make assumptions about the kid's situation, because you're not going to know why they're in care, or when or if they're returning home, or any of that. So all because you assume that assume the worst doesn't mean that's the experience. So even though she meant well and she was trying to basically just connect, it came off really awkward. And luckily Miss A, I was right by her, and I just made eyes with her yeah, this is really awkward. This is not normal.
I was just yeah.
Yeah, just yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna disrespect her, because she old. So not
She's
just
a good
that she
kid.
old, but I don't know.
You're allowed to speak your mind and not disrespect somebody.
I didn't think straight.
You could just
I didn't think straight to that.
Yeah.
I
you
guess,
could have just spoke on your family and not been disrespecting her. Yeah, my family's Thanksgiving's always really happy too.
I didn't think of I didn't go straight to family. I was just thinking yeah, this is a happy environment.
Yeah.
But then she went into more depth, and then I was oh.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where she started talking and it started off okay, and then she just kept talking, and it just got
the extra,
worse and worse and worse, and I'm just
I was just
what do you even say to that? Yeah, so these kids, Miss A, she has a phone so she can stay connected, and she can contact the people that she wants. And the kid, it's up to them if they want to reach out to their family, because they might really need that connection, or they might not want to for whatever reason. And it's tough. We don't know what we're doing with it. I could feel for you, because everybody has crazy family. We are no exception, and we're subjecting Miss A to our crazy family, and that makes it tough and uncomfortable. What do you think people could do? Because I feel most people come from a good place, and so they're trying to be positive or whatever.
I say keep the conversation light.
Yeah.
Ask about school. Ask about things they like.
Yeah, ask about school. Maybe ask about their siblings, if they have siblings, and then see if they want to open up and start talking about their family. And if they do, that's great. And now that that's something they're comfortable talking about. But that way you're letting them, kind of dictate where the conversation is going, and you're not putting assumptions out there that oh yeah, you don't want to be at home right now. So I don't know. I think that's basically asking questions and simple questions. So maybe try to feel out the kid and see, like, do they want you to interact with them? Because I guess, I mean, Miss A sounds like she kind of wanted people to, like, talk to her. More holidays are coming up. You know, if your family has, like, foster kiddos, or if you have foster kiddos and you're trying to, like, prepare your family, maybe just try to do a good job of, like, talking to them and you know, giving them enough information where maybe they can start a conversation, or say, like, hey, they're not going to want to talk, or I don't know, just, like, be prepared. Be prepared. What?
Matter, because I could just sit there and hide. Like, it's easy.
And I felt like that's what she was trying to do most of the time. And, like, I said, like, John and I didn't really know exactly what to do. We didn't really know what she felt comfortable with. And in retrospect, we might have, like...
I didn't either, shoot.
I was hanging pretty tight with you at my cousin's house. Mm-hmm. And I got the vibe that you just wanted to be left alone at Pam's. So, like...
Yeah.
The other thing I would say is just, like, pick up on cues that kids give you.
Yeah.
When we're driving together, like, I'll initiate conversation, and if she gives, like, a mumble or a one-word response,
yeah, you just let it go.
I might ask her, like, one more thing, and if it's the same response, then I just give her silence, because that's what I think that's what she wants.
I'm really bad about that, because I try to figure out what's up.
Yeah, Whitney's not good at all.
She wants to be like,
Whitney wants to...
I want to fix it.
Yeah.
I want her to feel better. So she's...
But sometimes I'll be okay. It's just like if we in the car. No, I'm not talking about those times.
Those times. So basically, the point is, like, know your kid.
How do you know your kid?
Like, have a conversation with them ahead of time, which we did not do.
Yeah.
And then we were trying.
Y'all told me that everybody was crazy, but I didn't.
Yeah, we tried to like kind of prepare her, but like I think these were the first holidays that we've experienced having a foster kiddo with us, and like obviously we care so much about Miss A. We didn't want her to be we didn't want her to be uncomfortable, but we didn't know the right ways to go about it. So I think like the holidays that are coming up with Christmas and everything, like it'll be probably a little bit better as far as like her experiencing it with us. But at the same time, like she's still going through stuff where like this isn't the typical holiday and for her, and so there's a lot of emotions with that. And I even texted you on Monday because I could tell you were upset. Or I guess like I just got like an intuition, like I realized that she hadn't met with her therapist. She was gonna meet with her therapist like on Thanksgiving, which obviously can't happen. So she was like off cycle, and then like I just thought about it and I was like, well, holidays were probably like really, really hard. And yeah, I just like randomly texted her and said like, you can always text your therapist and talk to her if you don't feel comfortable talking to us.
I cried one night. So I'm weird and I look up sad songs on purpose to go to sleep to.
Well, and you know what I was
thinking?
calm
songs, that's what I meant.
And like we just saw Frozen 2, and then I was listening to like the one song, and I was like, oh my god, this is such like a foster kid trigger warning of like, which like spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Frozen 2. It's a really, really sad song, and like as I was listening to it, I was like, wow, like I could see this being like super relatable to maybe how a kid is feeling. And it's just like a really good song, so other people can relate to it too, but like all of a sudden it hit me and I was like, oh god, that's really tough.
That's why I told you, like,
I know
that song hit hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, but if you like think about it, like really think about it, all them songs meant something.
It was a deep one.
But that was
a deep one.
That one hit hard.
And I think I didn't like know what she was saying for half of it, and then like I was like looking at the lyrics and actually singing it, and I was like, oh my god, like it's talking about like being in the depths of the despair and like just finding every ounce that you have to keep going.
And it said into something about going into the darkness. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
So spoiler for Frozen 2, like obviously we won't say more, but just like just be aware of certain movies even. I know now we're off topic because we started talking about the holidays and now we're talking about Frozen 2, but just be mindful of like the things that are happening in your everyday, whether it's the holidays, whether it's things that you're going to experience, like a movie, and don't underestimate the impact that can have on your foster kiddo.
I think with since we've got more holiday get-togethers coming up, we need to come up with some kind of code word that she can use if she needs save, like save me from this. What's happening?
Yeah. But like at my great aunt's house, like she was like sprawled out. She had her legs over my mom, over my sister.
Oh,
like
she told me
she
to.
was all like comfy, and I'm just like, oh, I got a picture of that. I'll post. I'm gonna post that on Instagram because it was so cute. But yeah, so like at times I was like, oh, like she's okay, but like it's more complicated than that. We don't know.
That's why I don't know why you making this video, because I don't know.
Like we don't know. She doesn't know.
You should tell
Your
us.
kiddos don't know, and so just be aware.
I don't know.
Be
It's like me. I don't know if I feel like some kids
Well, I
be
think
like, yeah.
some kids might know.
Yeah.
So
but
like talk to them.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So just be aware, have a conversation, and just be like super observant in certain situations. Again, specifically with holidays, but also if you're watching a movie like Frozen 2, know how that's gonna impact the kiddos. So this was a very rambly video, but hopefully some of it made sense. Comment below when you have a foster kiddo, how you handled it when they were like meeting family, whether it be just like family get-togethers or holidays or stuff like that. All right, so thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can see all of our upcoming videos.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.